We took the company from $0 of revenue to 20 million in 48 months, and it never occurred to me I was in sales. We grew a hell of a company, but we did it because we had a passion for being helpful to people. That's it. I looked at a referral as fulfilling our mission to help more people. We have spent 100% of our time in the finance industry, wealth management, and we have focused all that time on one topic, and that is trying to figure out how can people who do what you do for a living become more effective at the way you engage your clients, circles of influence, CPAs, attorneys, to get a more predictable stream of referral business. I don't think there's a lot of professions where a client makes a more significant decision than this one. They are trusting you with everything they hope happens in their financial lives. That is a huge choice, right? So over 18 years, we have interviewed thousands of clients face-to-face of financial advisors about that topic. We have asked every single one we ever interview, why don't you refer your advisor to more people? And I can tell you we've been in all 50 states in America. When I ask that question point blank, why don't you refer your advisor to more people? I hear the same 7 responses over and over and over again. So today, with the time I have, we're going to talk about 3 things. Number 1, from the client perspective, when I ask them that question, what are the most frequent responses? Because what you're going to see, guys, is the hardest part about building however much referral activity you want. The hardest part's over. You have 6,700 clients at this firm, and a lot of them are those raving fan clients. A lot of them are willing to refer. Many of them are trying to refer, but the outcome is about being helpful to other people. It's such a simple topic from their perspective. I think our industry has complicated it with too much sales training and that kind of stuff. So when somebody becomes a new client, I'd encourage you to have that simple conversation. 3 objectives. Number 1, experience so good you never want to leave. Number 2, I want well-educated clients. I never want you to have a need or a concern that you don't even get addressed because you don't know the things we do. So I'm going to re-educate you. And then finally, number 3, want the experience to be so good that you want people to get our help, but we understand that topic can feel awkward for everybody to talk about. So we simply like to know, how do we bring it up? But one thing I encourage everybody to do is, write a list of your top 10 relationships, okay? 10 clients you'd hate to lose, love to clone. And ask yourself objectively, do they have these 5 characteristics? And of the 5, which ones do I think probably not, or they'd score really low if Dan interviewed them? Because I can promise you there's not one person in here that has one client who has all 5 characteristics. I will promise you. The real value prop is, what do the clients say about you when they talk about you? That's good information to understand. Number 1, pick the clients you'd hate to lose, love to clone. Step 2, learn the language and the questions. It's going to be a little bit of work to get comfortable, right? But anything that will kick off a lot of new business to you should take a little bit of time to learn. And then number 3 is implement. Everybody asks, what's the number 1 thing advisors don't do that leads to them not having success with your content? It's one thing, not implement it. We were talking about the DVDs that you see on TV, like Insanity, P90X, all those kind of things, right? Day 1, day 90. If they showed you day 2 through 89, nobody'd buy that stuff because that's where all the work happened, right? I think a lot of times the firms we work with, same thing. Not getting a lot of referrals, want a lot more, day 1, day 90. It's like, no, you got to do the work. You got to implement the stuff. If you can master this language, I will promise you it'll have a dramatic impact on your business.